Hey, what's up, everybody? Just chilling here. I got kids playing around, so I just figured I'd shoot this quick video. It's November. Halloween just passed, and we're officially entering into the holiday eating season. So, got some questions for you. First, going backwards, what are you doing with all your Halloween candy? If you're the type that has a tough time managing it and keeping it away and keeping it out of your mouth and just going overboard, then this is for you. So if you haven't touched Halloween candy yet, no big deal. Move on. So number one, eat it. Yeah, I said it. Eat it. But eat it and own it. And don't give yourself shame. Don't say I gotta do. You see these pictures and images of like you eat one Snickers, you get 600 burpees. Don't fall into that trap. It's not a punishment. It's not a time to shame yourself. Eat it and move on, and at least enjoy it, and don't just shame yourself and punish yourself. So next, sort it and pick out your favorite stuff. We've all been there. You get candy sitting around. You've got whatever. It doesn't even have to be candy, just a junky food that you really don't even like, but it's sitting there and taunting you and tempting you. So sort it, get rid of that stuff that you don't even like. Keep some of your favorite stuff, and which brings me to the next one. Treat it as a sometimes food. These kids back here, we call it sometimes foods, so they're not eating it all the time. If we've had too much of it, we say, nope, that's a sometimes food. We don't eat it all the time. We've had a lot of it lately. That happens a lot when we have birthdays condensed around themselves, as well as, just holidays and things like that. So too many sometimes foods. Sorry, they're getting crazy. They're building forts, having fun. So treat it as a sometimes food. So with that, a big one for me personally is out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see it, I forget about it. So take your favorite candies, treat them as a sometimes food, and put them somewhere where you're not going to see them every day. They're not going to be taunting you at the corner of your desk. They're not going to be taunting you in a bowl, on the kitchen table or on a counter. So put them away. Treat them as a sometimes food, and teach your kids to do the same. Teach your kids that we don't just eat candy all day. We don't drink soda and all this junky food all the time, that it's a sometimes food, so that they can learn to manage it and not just go overboard with it. So what to do with all that other extra bad food, or all of your candy, or however you want to handle it. You can donate it. I don't really care for this option too much, just because you're passing on a sugar problem to someone else, and you can discard it. You can toss it out straight into the trash, or another cool thing I just saw recently is experiment with it. So I saw a website of all these different science experiments you can do with candy and just learn about it. A huge learning tool for your kids to just play around and experiment with candy and what it does and how does it float, does it sink, does it dissolve, all this cool stuff. So that's it. That's all for now. Have a good one. Don't eat all your candy. Eat it. Don't be ashamed. Sort all the good stuff from the bad stuff, so you don't eat it all, and treat it as sometimes food. And play with your food. Experiment with it and toss it, donate it, whatever you want to do with it. But move on. We've got much more to come. Thank you. See you soon.